Hi, welcome back to my channel, wherever you're watching from Facebook or YouTube. My name is Izzy Ogbeide, so thank you for joining. Today, so before I go in, I have a class coming up, all right, on the 4th of August. So if you're interested, you should join. You should come on along on Facebook, all right. Go at any of my pages, Izzy Ogbeide, you'll find it there. It's interactive, it's amazing, it's fun, it's practical. Like, that's my specialty. So if you're interested, please, get on my Facebook page, and I'll probably put the link below on this video if I'm posting it on YouTube, so you get access to it as well. Thank you. So today we're talking about how parents should treat their children, or as well how not to treat their children. So I'm going to give like three more important things, and then elaborate on it, which is like important to me and maybe to other people, all right. So one thing I always say, to my child or to myself or to anyone around me, I'm like, be patient with children, if that makes sense. Some parents, and when their children do something, they're screaming and shouting and giving too much attention, and sometimes you just let them and do what they want to do. I know, as an African family and parents, and that's where I come from, we're very similar to the Asian, to be honest, because of how we've grown, our culture. We're taught to respect our parents, not to disrespect our either. But on this video, it's going to focus on the child, not what the parents is getting. It's what the child is getting. What are you giving to your children? One important thing, I think, encouragement and to your children is really, really important. Like, when you encourage them, even when they make mistake, you encourage them, because see something, no one is immune to mistake, not even adult. Look at the world, look at where you're coming from, look at your country. Like, adult is in charge of the world, and look at what mess we're into. So kids are not immune to mistake. They make mistake. Correct them in respect and encourage them. Many parents don't know how to do this. They're just like, you're worthless, you're useless, anything you do is always nonsense, it's always this, is always that. You don't encourage them. You know what that causes? Low self-esteem. Yes, they struggle with their self-esteem, and in life they're going to battle to get everything, try to please people to get what they want, because you already put that in them. I think it's really, really wrong for you as a parent not to encourage your children. The second one is attention. No, attention. Affection. All right, like, attention is great, okay? I'll get to that. But the second one is affection. Physical affection, like hug and kisses. Many parents don't do this. Like, how long ago did you tell your child or your children you love them? Like, look, don't be, oh, no. Just be honest with yourself. And if someone tell you they love you, how does it make you feel? Coming from an African background, or a background where you were never told that you're loved, love was always shown to you by being, correcting you in the most horrific way that I personally call abused, of life. We were abused. I was abused. If you were not, I was beaten. All my body, I have marks in my body, like everywhere you go. I was really, really abused. So imagine you being an adult now, and how would it feel for you thinking back? How do you feel thinking back to when you were a child? If your mom has come to you and say, oh, my sweetheart, I love you, you're beautiful, look at that, you're so amazing, you don't want to eat your food, have you had enough, you sure you're not going to be hungry in 1 hour? It's fine, if you can't finish it now, you can eat it later. No, sit down there and eat it. And if you don't eat that food, you're not going to taste, you're just going to... How does it make you feel? And someone telling you at that age they love you, how would it make you feel? How does it make you feel? Less present, because you're present and you're going back to the future. How would it make you feel, and how does it make you feel? That's how you make your children feel. When you're affectionate with them, you tell them all the time you love them. You correct them in love, in respect, because yes, kids deserve respect. Respect is reciprocated. You respect me, I respect you. When you don't do that, they start fearing you. They have fear of you. And fear leads to lack of trust and not confiding in you. If they abuse, they've been bullied in school, you would not know these things, because the thing you're going to do is attack them. Oh, they bully you. Why did you do? Why? Oh my God, you're so useless. So you mean you can't stand them? You mean, they are afraid of your reaction. They are afraid of your action. They are afraid what you're going to tell them, what you're going to do. I think it's good for you to see. I'll tell you, I don't want to focus it on myself, but I will tell you what I do when I feel frustrated and all this. I just scream on the pillow while my daughter is sleeping. So loud. Oh my gosh, that feels good. That's what I do. I do not put my frustration on my child. So I encourage you to do the same. Don't put your frustration on your children. Don't lash out at them. Don't vent your anger on your children. I think it's absolutely wrong, because see something. Even adults don't understand how you feel. Your husband, for example, your wife, for example, your partner, they don't even know how you feel. They can only say, "Oh, babe, oh, your face looks really, sad. You're right. You're right. That's all. Are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you?" You cannot transfer the emotion to your partner, so they feel exactly how you're feeling. So some of you, when you're angry, you're frustrated, you vent it on your children. How do you think they would feel? They don't understand how you're feeling. They can only see your mood change. They don't know. You cannot transfer the emotions. Okay, take this is how I'm feeling. You see exactly how I'm feeling. Feel it and see. Feel it and feel how I'm feeling. If that makes sense. They don't understand. So please, treat your children with patience. I know, heavens, I know kids can be really naive and unrealistic. Like, I want to be a banana. Kind of, younger children. But teenage children, they're just like, Mom, I want to sing. I want to pursue my singing career. But they actually don't know how to sing. But in that sense, what do? You don't put them down. You don't battle their dream. You don't crush their spirit. All you want to do is encourage them. I think you should focus more on, in your education, and in doing this part-time, full-time school, and part-time this. Instead of just lashing out, you're useless, you can't sing. It causes low self-esteem. What I always say is, take yourself back to when you were young. If you come from a background where it's loveless, abuse, and disrespect, how would you feel if your mom had just come to you and said, "Oh, my sweetheart, you're beautiful. You look amazing in that dress. You think it's not nice? I think it's the most beautiful dress ever. And you are the most beautiful in the world." My gosh, I can't tell you the smile. My daughter's face just lighting up, and you could see the smile go round her face like that, and her eyeballs is changing. How that make her feel. And you know what? Being a child that did not receive that from my parents makes me happy. That I'm making this little human face light up like that, and showing her pictures when she was a baby, and like, you are so beautiful. And I can't explain. Try it and see. Please be patient with your children. Treat them with love. Correct them in respect. Even if father sees something, even if you come back from work and you're so tired, spend time playing with your children. Spend time having a play with them. Instead of just, "I am tired, go and meet your mother. I am so tired." Spend time with them. more physical, and hugs and kisses, and I love you, babe, I see you in the morning. If you work at night, I see you in the morning. Oh my love, yeah, I see you when you come back from school, I see you when I get home tonight. It makes kids life just, oh, oh, I'm just going back to my childhood. I'm seeing myself in my daughter. I always tell you people, I see my baby life in my child, and that makes me just like, it's like I am her as a child. That was my daughter is everything I wasn't, to be honest with you. She's everything. She's brilliant, she's smart, she's loved, she's happy, bubbly, funny, speaking pidgin English, lighting my day up, telling me while I be like bicycle. My life is just like Bosh. I am so happy seeing her. Like, this is me. This is who I wanted to be as a baby, as a child, at this age. This is me. I see myself in that little girl, So imagine your son or your daughter having that kind of happiness and smile. See something. Maybe your children are grown. Okay, adult. I was talking to a lady. I apologize if you see this video. I'm not going to call your name, so I'm really sorry. I was talking to a lady on the phone. And we were sorting things out. Oh, she said, okay, let me go and meet my son so he can do it. Okay, I'm going. And then he got to the room. She's trying to explain, she's upset. And it was really intense, for her. She went to her son's room. Come and do this for me. Somebody's on the phone. She wants to help me. And the son was like, Mom, Bossa, are you crazy? You're supposed to help me do this. I'm like, madam, I will leave the phone if you keep doing this, to be honest. This boy is 16. He doesn't know how you're feeling. This, Bossa, are you mad? I'm talking to you. He does not understand how you're feeling. Let's say there's a grown man of 80 years old inside that house you are. He will not understand. You cannot transfer emotion. He doesn't. Your son don't know anything about how you're feeling. You can tell them and they will sympathize with you and say, oh, Mom, I am so sorry you feel this way. How can I help? Do you need a cup of tea? What do you want? Do you want to go for a walk? They can only help you. But wanting them to feel exactly how you feel, you have to feel. No. You have to understand that as a grown-up that you think you are. You say you are. You have to understand you cannot transfer emotions. And they don't know how, I don't know how to explain this. They don't know how you're feeling. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, love, I'm so tired. And my man is like, you okay? I wish he can feel how I'm feeling. Like, it's like, unfortunately, I can't feel it. He can't. He doesn't know. Let alone a child. Be patient. Don't transfer your anger. Don't transfer your frustration. You have to calm down, knowing at the back of your head, hide it. Like when you go to work, you're upset. Your boss say, hey, come do this. You don't lash out at your boss at work. Why do you think you can do it at home? Who gave you that right thinking you can treat the people at home less? Does it make sense to you? Like, these are your loved ones. This is your children, your husband, your partner, the people that makes you you. You think you can come home and, I have a bad day today. Nobody should come to my room. I don't want to see. Why do you think you do that? Leave that. The same energy, that same ginger, that same energy you use in going to work and talking to your boss, right? Use that same energy. Use them, come house, pretend say nothing dey happen. Enter kitchen and cook. Enter kitchen, do something ginger. All right? Don't come and lashing. So yeah, these are your family. So you can't treat them any less, right? You fake it to the neighbor. Hi neighbor, I'm all right. And then you come to me and oh, I'm certainly not gonna take it. So fake it the same way you fake it to the neighbors. Fake it to me. Just smile like, hey, this is not a fake smile, by the way. Just, how can I do a fake smile? I don't know how to do a fake smile. Yeah. I am my wife, my husband, fake it. All right. So don't think you can come in here and just do all that. So please don't transfer your aggression to your children. It causes low self-esteem. It can cause trauma, and it can cause a very bad childhood to children, growing up and knowing that they were not loved. We can take it, they can't. They're not born in the generation or created in the generation where 3 years old just do things for themselves, where 4 years old are cooking, 10, 8 years old are mechanic repairing cars and fixing cars, like actually fixing car. I've seen that in Africa. I've seen a lot of videos online where 10 years old, 8 years old are fixing cars. This is not like, oh, no. In Africa, it happens. Building houses, by the way, carrying them bricks and all of that. And so our kids are not born in that generation today. So you want to treat them with lot and lot of respect, lot and lot of affection, lot and lot of, see, you need millions of patience with children. I would just be like, as I'm closing your door like this, I'm like, that's what I would do. I saw someone do that. Her daughter was going to a high school, and her first day, she's already talking about this boy. Oh, you see, she's 13, by the way. She's already like, oh my gosh. The mom will be like, oh, is he good? Inside of her, she's like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna, is he nice? Oh my gosh, that is really sweet. I'm glad you like him. He's really nice and sweet and all of that. And she's going inside. I want to pop her. When she was telling me, I'm like, you see, this is what you do. Let them feel comfortable confiding in you. Let them feel comfortable talking to you, rather than going out. And I used to not play, like I mean it. I'm just like, if you want to do anything with my daughter when she's 15, 16, please. I want to know who you are. Come home, don't go and violate, just come home. Come. I want to see the man. I want to see the boy. Who are you dating? Who be your girlfriend? I want to know, I don't want traumatic experience for my child. I rather be involved in her life than just like, oh, okay, do whatever you like then. No. So be supportive parents, be loving parents, just be a wonderful, wonderful parents to your children, and you see their life will change and they will just love you and have the best childhood memory ever. See the memory you have. What kind of memory do you have? My memories was great with my father. My dad is really nice and calm, and my mom is a firecracker. And my memories are firecracking, if that makes sense. So you don't want that for your children. So I hope you learned something from this video, and treat your children with lots of love, patience, and care, and just support them, and be very, 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 very supportive and affectionate parents, and tell them all the time you love them. Okay.